Hi, greetings everyone. In this video, we are going to understand the difference between the manual and the auto scheduling. Project has two task modes for scheduling the tasks. When you set the task mode to auto schedule, the program automatically calculates when the task should occur and how long it should take. With manually scheduled mode, you can fill in whatever task information you want, set the task start and finish dates, and few other nifty tricks. Requirements and draft budget and both auto-scheduled tasks. I can see that here it is set to auto-schedule. Well, with the auto-scheduled tasks, project uses the task duration and the link between the tasks to figure out the start and finish dates. So for example, the 25 days determines the finish date based on the start date for identify the requirements. And then because of the link, draft budget has a start date right after the finish of the identify requirements and its duration determines its finish date. In addition, if I change the duration of the identify requirements, let's say to 20 days, you can see that the project recalculates the finish date for that task. Because of the new duration, it also recalculates the dates for the next task draft budget because of the link. With auto-scheduled tasks, project uses the task values, the links and the resource assignment to figure out those start and finish dates. We will explore how each of these components affects the scheduling throughout this course. Now, manually scheduled tasks are the kind of like do it yourself scheduling, but they actually come in handy for several reasons. The first one is if you don't have all the information you need about the task. So let's say you have a new task. Say you need to meet the plumber here to decide the pipe work for the budget. So for that, you need to add a new task here. And literally, that's all you know. Well, in that case, we need to insert manually scheduled task. So I'll say insert a task. So here I'll right click and say insert a task. So here we have a new task here and set this to auto manual and set this to a manual schedule. Now here I'll name this task as say meeting with the plumber. I won't set this. Now here if you see, since I added a new task here, I will decide the duration, the start and the finish date for my task. First of all, the task mode cell has a push pin with a question mark. Well, the push pin says it's manually scheduled and question mark says that there is more information you are going to have to fill in before this task is done. And you can see that the duration, start and finish are all empty. Let's say you want to talk to the plumber. So here I'll say need to talk to the plumber. So you have to talk to the plumber about what you require while plumbing. So you can type yourself a note. Just put it in the start field the way I have done that. So now the note is there and you can remind yourself what you have to do. Well, let's say some time has passed and the plumber gets back to you and says that the meeting is going to be on say 10th of September. So you can simply type in here the number that is the date that is 10th of January 2013. Well, you can go back to the start cell, type the date that you require, and you can see that a cap appears in the time scale to say that, well, at least you have a start date. So here is the cap, you see, but that's still all you have. With manually scheduled tasks, you can actually pin both the dates to the calendar. So, for example, if you have things like scheduled meetings or maybe training classes that have specific dates, you can type both the dates in the start and finish fields. So let's say this meeting is going to be a 2 days meeting. So I'll type here 2 days. So it has automatically given the finish date here. Well, now a couple of things happen. First of all, because there's the start and the finish date, project knows how long the task is. So it fills in the duration of the 2 days. You can also see that the task bar has 2 end caps now. Because you have got both the dates and the question mark is gone here from here. Because now you have provided all the information you have to. There's a third reason you might want to use manually scheduled tasks, and that's if you are fairly new to the scheduling and you just don't have time to master all the project's other scheduling features. You can just come in, create a quick task list, fill in the few estimated dates, and you have got a schedule you can work with. Auto-scheduled tasks simplify your work as a project manager because the project handles calculating when tasks should occur, but manually scheduled tasks are great when you don't have complete task information yet. You want to set the specific task dates, or you just want to blast out a quick and a dirty schedule. I hope the concept is clear to you. Thank you.